40 plus, what about us? Welcome everybody to Fashion House 40 and I'm Eve Clark. Today it's all about the occasion. So what do I speak of? I speak of maybe a Holy Communion, a garden party, how nice, perhaps a spring-summer wedding, or going to the races, an occasion. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Now I'm very excited about today's vlog because we're moving away from the dark colours of winter and we're moving in now to the spring-summer colours, bright and nice for a change. So that's very exciting to try that. Now, buying for the occasion can be a little bit stressful. It is a time when we tend to spend a little bit more on our outfit than we normally would. So that raises the question, is this going to be one wear, one day, one rig out, one credit card, and 6 months to pay it back? Yeah. Okay, well hopefully now today that's not going to happen. I don't want you to do that. I want you to go out, buy something very, very nice and get plenty of wear out of it and great value for your money. I know it's also a little bit worrying if you think to yourself, will I go less expensive and will it not be as good? So we're going to have a look at one or two items across the board and it'll give you a good idea of what you want to buy and what you want to do by the end of the vlog, I hope. Because I have to say, one thing that really drives me crazy is to open my wardrobe and see a fabulous dress and think, oh my God, I wish I could wear it again. I'm not going to ever do that again and I hope you won't either. So my first pick and my choice would be the trouser suit. It's absolutely huge this year. And my reason for picking it is one, not only is it tip-top fashion, but it is extremely versatile. And two, I would say fitted properly, it fits most, if not all, body shapes. So that's pretty cool and we're all covered for that. Now, rules. Yes, I know, we all hate the rules, but you have to put up with them. And the reason that they're there is a very good reason. It helps us pick out an outfit and make it perfect for us. So we're going to look our very, very best. So we are talking about maybe the large person, the small person, the tall person. You all have to be covered, and because there is a huge range out there in all different shapes and sizes and lengths, we should be well capable of getting something that suits us and our shape. So let's start with the large person. So what I would say to you is go for a squared off jacket, or often known as a box jacket, very often double-breasted, so you know the shape that I'm talking about. Bring this jacket down over the hip and make sure it fits you well. Go for a v-neck, a bit like what I'm wearing today. Going for a v-neck, if you are a little on the big side, it makes the boobs look smaller. And also, if you wear something very, very high around the neck area, you're going to make your face look bigger than it actually is. And sure, who needs that? So if you go for a v-neck, you're narrowing everything down and also making your shoulders look a wee bit narrower also. Then if you're going into the trousers, I would say to go for a wide leg. Now there are two widths this year. There is a very wide, and then there is a slimmer version. Go for the slimmer version of the wide leg. You don't want the trouser to look like it's coming out over the width of the jacket and making the hips and legs look very big. So what we're looking for is a nice smooth transition from the shoulder right down to the ankle, that you are boxed inside this nice shape, that there's nothing bulging, that you're just sitting inside it. So it should give you a nice slim look. So that's the larger person. The smaller person, I would say to you to wear a more figured jacket. Again, bring the jacket down over the hip. The more figured jacket will suit you because you're small. Stay away from a long jacket. Now, I'm quite attracted to the long jacket myself and I'm small, but no, don't go there. So I tell you why. Because the reason being, if you wear a very long jacket, it will shorten your body. And it can often make it look like the jacket is too big for you. So you ruin the whole look and shape of the suit. So what I would say to you is go for figured, just going to the top of the hip. Then with the trousers, you too can go for the slimmer version of the wide trouser. If you are a small framed person, then of course you can go for the straight leg or the cigarette, which is very, very popular this year and very, very nice and will suit you very, very well. So that's the small person. And then last but not least, the tall person. So what I would say to you is you go for the long jacket. Now, I would say to you the long jacket. Why? Because if you go for a short jacket and it is slightly above the hip on you, it will make it look like the jacket is too small. Also pay a lot of attention to the sleeve area when you're a tall person, because that can make the jacket look too small too if it doesn't come to the end of the wrist. So for you, the long jacket, and with the trousers then you have the very wide, you've got the new medium wide, you have the cigarette, you have the straight, you have every single trouser under the sun is available in the suits, and you pretty much can take your pick when you're tall. So you're the luckiest of all of us. Your main thing to keep an eye on is your jacket. Make sure the jacket is long enough that it doesn't look like it's too small for you. So that's the rules covered. So what kind of style are we talking about when we're talking about suits? So it can be broken down pretty much, I think, into three categories. The first category would be the block colour. So you're talking about same colour jacket and trouser. The second would probably be patterned. You have the same pattern in the jacket and the trouser. And then the third would be the mix, where you mix pattern, or your patterns are different, but mostly colour. Your colour of your jacket and your trouser are different. So there would be the three main styles that would be in the trouser suit. So either way, you're covered and you're a winner, because these outfits are really, really great, and the trouser suit is a fab way to go. So the first photograph that I'm going to show you now is going to pop up now, and this is a beautiful red suit. Now this is worn by a model called Kelly, and I saw it at the Arnott's fashion show, and the suit is Tara Jaman. Now this is a very, very beautiful suit, but it's also a very expensive suit. So you do not want to buy this suit, hang it in your wardrobe, and for it to spend the rest of its days there. You want to get value for your money, but it is a very, very beautiful suit. However, if it is not in your budget, Zara do a very, very nice red suit also. So you can also take a look at that. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is, check out this mix. Now this is the new beautiful blue that is in, and it's been worn by Anna Marie, and it's worn with an off-white trouser. Now it's really very, very nice, a fabulous blue, and it's mixed then with an off-white trouser. This is available in Zara. The next photograph I'm showing you is the same trousers worn with just a little top that you can wear underneath that jacket, which is very, very nice, also available in Zara. Now the next one is a particularly unusual one, I think. I'm very, very fond of it. It's worn by Anna Marie, and it's available in Debenhams. It is a military, what I would call a military jacket with a plain trouser. Now this is very stunning, worn as it is, as you can see here on Anna Marie, and can be worn to any of the events that I have said already. If it was for a wedding, for example, I would say to you, if you just check out these two blouses that are coming up now, they're very sparkly and sequiny, and they can be worn underneath that jacket, and in the evening then you have your party rig out, so just to sparkle it up. Okay, so that's that one there. And then to go for just a totally different colour really, is this gorgeous yellow suit. Now this suit is also available in white, and it is in Dunn Stores. Now it's very well made and hangs very, very nicely. So, you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Credit crunch, credit card, whichever. All these outfits, all these fashions are on the catwalk, and therefore are everywhere on the high street, be it the most expensive high street store to the least expensive high street store. So there's no excuse not to be in tip-top fashion. So guys, that is what's available for you out there. So what makes the trouser suit a great buy? And it's how you can change it. So the first thing I will say to you is bralette. What? Yes, bralette. What's in fashion this year is wearing the trouser suit with nothing underneath. Yeah. So scary. What if I pop out? What if everything goes south? Well, although that said, you can't buy stickers. But however, we don't want that. I just don't feel the world is ready for our boobs popping out. So what I would say, fake it. And a great way to fake it is with, of course, the bralette. The bralette is low. It can be worn underneath. The jacket can be closed and you think you have nothing underneath. Also, if you do turn and something flashes, it's a pretty lace top. Nothing to worry about. Also, everything is where it ought to be. An alternative to that would be, of course, the camisole, which is much the same idea. You have the very thin straps, it sits low, and you look like you're not wearing anything underneath. So that's, say, your first look. Second look, a blouse. You can wear a very ruffled blouse up here. Actually, yes, just pop up that picture there. Something on this line, ruffled up here with the cuff coming down underneath the cuff of the jacket. It's a very glamorous way to wear something, and it changes the suit completely. It has no resemblance to the first rig out at all. If you're a little bit on the heavy side, then wear a blouse that opens down like this blouse, like this dress, button to here, and have a straight cuff maybe coming out underneath the cuff of the jacket. It's the same idea, same look, but it suits you better. But a very, very nice look to have also. Now that is wearing the entire suit. So let's say we just wear the trousers. So we put away our jacket for this rig out and we wear, say, a very nice soft cashmere jumper. The cashmere jumper is very soft and it comes down nice and gently, and what we do is then we trend it up with chunky jewellery, and it is completely different to what you have worn before. There is no link at all to the original suit. So there we have another wear from the suit. And then we can lose the trousers and go back to the jacket. What nicer than nice pair of jeans, a snow white t-shirt, your jacket, big chunky earrings. Bob's your uncle, you've got another rig out. Something else that can change a trouser suit completely, or indeed any rig out completely, are your shoes. Now, it's very trendy to wear a flat shoe with the trouser suit, so you're absolutely on trend. So if you were looking for the classic look, you wear your nice high heel. For example, you can wear beautiful high shoe, and you have your classic look. And then if you want to go for something you know, like this, the kind of what I call the runner. Now please do not go out and buy a runner for the gym. You buy something that's in fashion, the fashion end of leisure wear. It's totally different from gym wear. So you're talking about something this is a Topshop shoe. You have a bit of a platform, a little bit of gold. It's very, very nice. And then you have something like this. You got your little bit of glisten. And you have that. And then of course you have your brogue, which is very, very popular and still very popular this year. This is last year's design, but it's exact same this year, and you can get them in things like, you know, cream, off-whites, you can get them in pale greys, and they really trend up your suit. So that's that. So you've got endless options there, and if you keep changing those tops and your t-shirts and whatnot, you have endless lists of different rig outs you can wear from the original, and it's not sitting in your wardrobe, and that is a good thing. Now let's move away from the trouser suit and move on to the dress. You can't go wrong with a really nice dress. And what I would say to you, play it clever. Particularly if you are English, Irish, Scottish, Welsh, perhaps some parts of France, you don't really get the warm weather until the very end of May, beginning of June. So a jacket or a coat is going to be needed. And this will dress up your dress very, very nicely. Now, I'll just give you a small example of a coat, and this one popping up here is a very lightweight pale grey and is available in Dunnes Stores. Very nice, hangs very nicely too. Now, during the summer evenings, you're going to get a chance to wear your coat and jacket also. Our evenings don't get warm really till the end of June, so you're going to get to wear any jacket or coat you invest in up until then. Also, come September, it gets a bit chilly here, but we're not quite ready for our autumn wardrobe. So again, you're going to get to wear that jacket or that coat again in September. So we're doing very well there. Now, the first thing I'm going to go to is this beautiful floral line dress. It really is very, very gorgeous. It's worn by Yomiko. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Please forgive me if I'm not. And it is Hobbs of London. It's a very gorgeous dress. It does have sleeves, so you may or may not need a jacket, but a nice cream jacket will be very nice over this dress. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is this large spot dress, which is very, very nice and has a nice full skirt on it. And that's being followed by a plain navy, which has the lovely up and down effect on the front of the dress, just to give you another look, another idea. And then last but not least, this fabulous patterned green dress. Now, these are all from a photo shoot from Debenhams, which was in the Sunday Irish Mirror. They're all gorgeous, all perfect, as are the jackets. Now, the jacket that we see here, just pop up that photograph again with the plain navy dress, that would be very, very nice over the dress with the spot on it. So you have that look with that as well. And then, of course, we'll just pop up the green rig out there again, and that beautiful lime jacket will be very, very nice also over the one we saw earlier on from Hobbs in Arnott's. So you're talking about mixing and matching there. Now, just to give you a completely different look, we have this gorgeous rig out here. It's yellow, and you have a very patterned yellow dress and a very plain yellow jacket over it. But this is a very classic look, I think. It will take you to races, it will take you to your Holy Communions, it will take you to your garden parties, it will take you to your wedding. Very, very nice, very, very dressy, and it's from a place called Villa. And I'll just show you that same dress with another jacket, and it just shows that you can go from very classic to trendy chic with simply changing the jacket. So you have your wedding rig out or your occasion rig out, you have your trendy chic rig out, take off the jacket and you just have a summer dress. So this is how you mix and match, that you are able to use your rig outs over and over again. And anything you have seen before is exactly the same. And then I'm going to end up with, from the photo point of view, this last one, hat and all. This is actually now from a shoot from Debenhams from last year, but they have a huge selection in store at the moment with this beautiful blue dress and the hat to match. Very mother of the bride, but lose the hat and you're just gorgeous at any occasion that you want to go to. Now, I'd like to show you something that I have here, actually, just to give you an idea of changes. Now, over here, come with me. Oh, I have a little gadget that'll help you come with me, actually. How cool is that? Okay. Now, what I have here is a very nice, beautiful colour Ted Baker dress. Now, this is from last year. That is the back. Beautiful detail. That is the front. Now, there's a lot of these very similar. They're still in this year. I intend to get a lot of wear out of it. A beautiful skirt, and then you have a cutty piece out at the side. Now, you could wear this to a wedding. Yes, of course you could. And here's a beautiful cardigan. It's a Ted Baker cardigan also. And what you have is the pale blue, and it's just barely covering the arms. You want that little bit of coverage if it's important to you. And it's matching the dress lovely with your cream at the back. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is take that off, take a funky blue leatherette jacket, put that over the dress, and you are talking rock chic. Put a black leather with studs, rock chic. So you're going from a very, very classic look, to a very in-trend regalia, very rock chic, as I say. And then you have a beautiful summer dress without anything at all, and then it's also suitable just going out for an ordinary meal. You're getting your wear from your dress. Maybe expensive to start with, but you're well getting your money. And of course, if you do spend a little extra money, and I know it's not always the easiest thing to do, you will get great wear out of them because, of course, the fabrics and cuts are excellent. Now, to give you a different look, for those who won't step away from the black, this is a tux dress, very clever. You have the V-neck, which is beautiful. Now, I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up, but this is done in the satin like you'd get in a tux suit. You also have the covered buttons. You have a beautiful satin sash. You have the detail at the side like you would if you're wearing the trousers of a tux, and then detail on the back. A beautiful dress, beautiful for a wedding. Wear it with pearls, wear it with diamantes so that you bring up the dress. Then you have this gorgeous, gorgeous regalia for any party, any race, any wedding. Beautiful, any communion if you wish. And a beautiful, beautiful fall on the dress. So it will fall out from any lumpy, bumpy areas, which is great. And then of course, if you add something like this to it, you change the entire look of the dress. I mean, there's no link to going out with this ordinary dress without anything else on it, and then adding this shock of colour changes the dress completely. Alternatively, you could go for something like keeping it in line with the tux idea. You could wear a tux shaped jacket like this. Now this is patterned, it's not a tux jacket, it just has the cut. So it's very clever, very nice. Alright, and so that is that. Now the other thing I would say to you is, if you're somebody who finds it very difficult to step away from black, which is a shame because you're coming into a time where you should be wearing colour, navy is a nice alternative. It's much softer on the skin. And I will say to you ladies, you won't want to hear this, but you know, wearing black, the black little black number, blah, 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 great. But I will say this to you, you are up against the fact that it does drain the colour. So if you are wearing black, low round neck, V-necks, and wear something up here, be it in jewellery or scarf or something to brighten it up, it'll drain the colour from your face. You've been warned. Now this is navy, which is much kinder to the skin. Also you can see there's a lot of gold detail on it, which breaks it up. And again, a beautiful dress, can be worn to weddings, etc. And then if you like a shorter look, this is very, very nice, beautiful colour. And this kind of orange is very, very in this year. As are a lot of colours. This is kind of a peachy one, just giving you the longer length of the same idea. Alright, and then for those who like the figure hugging, you have dresses like this. Alright, or this is another very nice one actually, it's leather. So you have a design in the front and you have plain in the back. Alright, and then of course always remember, jackets change the regalia completely, and so do your shoes. So if you're going for your classic look, like we had the blue, you have that's a Ted Baker. Beautiful shoe, very, very dressy, makes the regalia look classy. Bring it down, put a sandal on, you have your summer dress. I wear high shoes, but a flat sandal would be just as nice, or a lower heel maybe. And then of course you have the on-trend shoe, where you have the big big thick soles and the fashionable fronts, glistening. And of course there's lots of them out there with things like gold and silver, which are really, really nice. So we should bring it back to me now again. There we go. And I think I've pretty much covered everything, have I? Yes. So the only other thing I would say to you is, if you want to change things up a bit, jewellery. chunky jewellery, chunky necklaces, chunky earrings, chunky bangles will always make something look trendy chic. And if you want to go for classic, go for fine chain. So a nice fine chain around your neck. Also not too large an earring, and fine chain bracelets or charm bracelets or small bangles. So that pretty much changes your regates completely. So I hope now that you have got something from today's vlog. I hope that you have found what you want to buy and how you want to go about it, and how to get value for your money. So the next vlog, which I am really looking forward to as well, is florals. Yay! Very Christmassy. Oh, not Christmassy. Very summery, very summery. So I'm just so used to the bad weather. So very, very summery, and we're going to be talking about how to wear them best, how it will suit our different shapes and sizes, and of course how to suit our age group. So we'll do a little bit of tweaking and girls tweaking, and should be good fun. So I'm really looking forward to that. So don't forget to leave any comments, any opinions, any questions at the very end of this page. There is a spot at the very end of this page. Until I have the software completely figured out, ignore the like button for the time being. Hopefully we get that sorted soon enough. And of course you can sign up to follow. And if you enjoy it, don't forget, tell everybody. If you didn't enjoy it, keep it our little secret. So there we go. Until the next time, from me, Eve Clark, and Fashion House 40, cheerio.